What's good, YouTube? Trizzy Gang in the hood. Trizzy Gang was good, family. Listen, man, we got Muffled Screams Lead to Cops, or led cops to man's horrifying secret. I ain't gonna lie, just scanning with the environment. I'm gonna be real. I'm stereotyping. I'm gonna be real. I'm stereotyping him, bro. I'm stereotyping. Bro, you got on a whole red jumpsuit with a red ski mask to match? You don't... And look at your yard, bro. You mean to tell me you don't think that I'm going to investigate you, bro? You definitely look like you own a trap house, bro. I'm just being real, man. You look like you own a trap house, bro. But we gonna get into this, man. Make sure you got your snacks. Make sure you got your popcorn. Tell your mama, tell her grandma to watch this video. 28 minutes, man. So let's get straight to it, man. Without further ado, roll to 10K.
She made a complaint. It says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Hey, that. Y'all gotta go.
Y'all gotta go. Yeah, like, bro.
You're making me...
I don't even mean to already pause. You saying y'all gotta go to the cops, or automatically they're gonna try to search your house off of that, bro. Off of that, bro. You should have played it a little more cool.
Sir, no, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement. Can we look? No, no.
But why would a crack...
Fuck no, it's crazy.
The crack is probably because they want more crack, bro.
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise?
Bro, is that your basement?
Keep turning the music up on every time I hear something.
Oh, Jesus.
When police
my
respond to a
gosh.
report of a woman imprisoned in a local residence, they encounter a bizarre homeowner who says their very presence is putting him in danger, but there's no sign of a woman. It's not until a second call brings them back that the cops go inside and make a shocking discovery that's beyond anything they could have imagined.
Shaking
The
my
following
head.
report is based on official police records. On the afternoon of May 2nd, 2023, a woman calls 911 in Cleveland, Ohio.
Bro, Ohio, what we doing, bro? Man, what we doing, man?
Disturbing
I ain't from
story
Cleveland,
she
though.
just heard from a frightened stranger.
I was just calling because I was at this store, right? And this lady had came out of nowhere and was just like all hysterical and scared and stuff or whatever. I don't know where she went to, but she said that this lady was supposed to be tied up in this basement. Now, I'm only calling because I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight knowing that somebody might be tied up, even if it is a lie or whatever. I kind of believe her because the way she was scared. Like, no, she didn't say anything else.
Officers with the Cleveland Police Department arrive at the address
How
moments
they even
later.
get his address?
Police.
Bro got the red door and the red steps to match. That's crazy. Is that nigga playing Young Boy? Is he playing, bro? Let me find out he playing Young Boy, bro.
Back. Hello?
After a full 3 minutes of knocking, the police finally get a response from inside.
Oh, he was hiding her.
Y'all can't be here like this. You can't be here like this, bro.
I'm just knocking on your door.
I understand that, but you making me hot.
What does that mean?
I'm about to come out.
All right, come on out.
All right.
How you doing, sir?
Y'all can't be out here like this.
Just so you know, everything's recorded.
Listen,
Yes?
turn those cameras off, please.
Turn those cameras
What's
off.
going on?
Can you please turn the cameras off?
You have to give me a reason, and I can't.
You guys are making my spot hot. I work for you guys, okay? Long story short, I work for you guys. Please get out here. You guys are blowing the spot hot. All right?
Who do you work for?
I can't tell you that.
Why?
I cannot tell you that because I'm not allowed to tell you that. Okay, so just understand that.
Well, here,
Go home.
we have a call. Here, sir, let me just tell you why we're here, and then we'll leave. It could be nothing. I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
All right, I'm just saying y'all can't be here. Y'all making my spot hot. All right?
After pushing the cops
Right.
to leave, the man finally asks what brought them here to begin with.
What was your call about?
Did you have a female here earlier that was a white female in a black coat?
Hell no, bro.
All right, well, here's the complaint.
See, and then he don't even know how to lie either. He don't know how to cap, bro. Hell no. Bro, you think anybody believe me, bro? If I was just having a conversation with you and asked you, hey, bro, like, did you have like a snow bunny pulling up to the crib earlier? And you, but man, hell no. Nigga, I already don't believe you. And that's just me if I was having a conversation with you. You think a cop gonna believe you and you a suspect or something? Come on, bro. Like, you gotta be able to lie better than that, man. You gotta be able to lie better than that, bro.
Here's the complaint.
What's the complaint?
She made a complaint that says somebody was in the basement and they were injured.
Man, that. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go.
Well, I gotta ask. I mean, because you're making me...
No, sir. No, sir.
Well, you're making me a little suspicious now.
Man, listen, you need to leave.
Not only do the police stick around, more of them soon arrive.
Oh my gosh, there's too many people here.
Well, it's no big deal, man.
Man, it is a big deal.
What?
I'm trying to tell you guys up.
Well, we were told that the ladies...
What is he, a part of an operation? Like at this point, I'm starting to believe he's part of a gang or something. And that's the bando. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm starting to believe now. He's talking about we blowing the spot up, or y'all blowing, I said we. Y'all blowing the spot up and all that shit. Like, bro, what you mean? What type of organization you working for? And there's a girl tied up in your basement. Who are you working for, bro?
There ain't nobody tied up in the basement.
Can we look?
No, but like...
Why not?
Because I say so.
Is someone tied up down there?
No.
What's your name, buddy?
I can't tell you that, bro.
What do you mean you can't?
Nigga talking about you can't tell his name
I
either.
tell you I'm a confidential informant. That's all I have to say. You guys are bugging right now. You guys are
No,
bugging.
that's not all you have to say. Who told you that?
I can't say nothing else.
Well, if there's someone tied up in the basement, we got
There's
a problem.
nobody in the basement. I just what I
So
really,
why can't I look?
Why do you
Because all that stuff that went on in the past with those 3 girls, man, we got to take this seriously.
what
and
3
look into
girls?
it.
What 3 girls?
Gina.
Oh, shit, he got names?
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
No.
I'm
If
about
we
to
don't take this seriously and there's something going
I'm
on.
about to give you my social security number.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go.
He said, where you going? Where you going? Oh my God, yeah, you just look guilty, bro. You look guilty, man. You look guilty, bro. As soon as they was knocking on my front door, if I was him, I would have took that back door, jumped over this motherfucker. First of all, I would have changed this outfit, bro. I would have straight up changed this outfit. Probably would have took that bike, went over the fence, and started getting out of there, bro.
We're not going in without you.
Yeah, you can't do that. Tell him please not to do that.
While the man
Tell him
appears
please not to do that.
His status as a confidential informant puts him above suspicion. The police don't share that view.
Detective Smith, please go.
Which
Please.
Smith?
Detective Smith.
The one in...
2nd District. Okay, that's how you know I'm not.
Okay, well, I guarantee...
His phone number's right here.
No,
Look,
listen,
I'm not
we'll
gonna
call
play
him.
with y'all.
Listen, we'll
Don't
call
him. Don't.
Well, why
Don't
wouldn't I
call
call
him
him?
here. Don't
Listen,
call him
will
here.
you stop talking for a
I
moment?
can't, bro. My life is on the line.
Who's on the line? All you had to do was talk to us. You're the one who came outside.
Y'all don't know what's going on, baby boy. That's all I'm
Baby
saying.
boy.
Once again.
Drug dealers and
Baby
everything.
boy.
And I got 5 cars out here.
All right.
Y'all about to get me killed out this.
Well, why are you acting this way?
How you understand why I'm acting this way, dude? No.
If we have to talk to Detective Smith and say, hey, do you think this guy would have a girl tied up in his basement?
He's gonna say no.
Is he?
100%, bro. I just
He's
left.
willing to risk his career
Is
for
he?
all that?
You think I'm? Oh my gosh, you're gonna take a crackhead's word over Detective Smith's word, right?
I haven't spoken to Detective Smith.
Well, you're gonna talk to him. He's gonna let you know what's going on. I was down there for an hour with him yesterday.
Okay.
I just left my probation
But
officer.
why would somebody say that?
Crackheads.
But why would a
They're
crackhead say that about
They're
you?
crackheads, but probably because they want more crack, bro.
Do you have crack?
No, I'm not gonna. Why would I say that? Why would you ask me that? Why would you do that to me? I know I don't have no crack.
It's my job. Well, why would the crackhead be here then?
This man is wild.
And then
Bro, it's so funny when you know somebody can't lie, bro, and they trying to find ways to lie, bro. Like he's just setting it up for you, bro. He's just asking you questions, and he's trying to see if like every time you go, man, like that's how you know, bro. You got nothing else to say.
most confidential informants don't come screaming out the back door, I'm a confidential informant, do they?
Despite the suspicious circumstances, the police sergeant lets the man, Delonte Edmund Geiger, go back inside his home while the other cops contemplate what they've heard.
You ever actually dealt with a confidential informant?
Yeah. And every time they're up to no good and they're confident, that's what they do.
That's how they act?
Yeah, that's how they act. So, I don't know what's up. My only fear is there's somebody really in the basement.
I actually think he's freaking out like that because he's...
Up to no good.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, you're not gonna freak out like that for no reason.
It's real sketchy. He said need another guy, but you're coming to him and tell him you're on probation. It's a training thing. And then these guys will wait by the back door in case you scream for help.
Like girls. Ah!
Right.
You got a ring camera and all.
Yeah, the screams.
If it's a joke, it's one that will become much less funny before this day is through.
Hey, No, dude. There's too much going on. No. No. All right, stand outside. Leave this crack though in case we scream. Nobody about to do nothing to y'all, dude. You can't have guns. No, you can't. No. Seriously. No, it's not crack. Just in case we scream. No, bro. They're not coming in. Oh, you have my word. Let's just start screaming.
With that, the police go into the
Did bro just say, I don't know?
The sergeant checks the basement. His backup waits upstairs with Delonte.
Nigga smoking a blunt.
I got PTSD.
All right.
I've been stabbed 7 times, shot twice.
Well, have we done any of that?
No. It's just, I'm trying to change my life and work with the police. And like, I just don't do that every day. You feel me?
Bro gotta smoke that last joint.
There we go. Actually, turn it off until we leave and then you do what you want. That way I can hear everybody.
Please.
Me.
Right, so what? Is someone just pissed off at you or something?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Big love for me. Never come back here again. Okay? All right.
You want to lie back?
Bro almost got away with this?
Listen.
I got scratched.
Like what? Yeah.
Ain't no way gang almost got away with this.
So I'm right behind you guys.
Okay.
Ain't nothing down there.
Here, bro.
Bro, you just acting too sketch, gang.
Okay. I know.
As it turns out, the cops will be back sooner than they may have thought.
See, oh my god, so they actually left? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I would have been out of town, bro. If I was him, I would have been gone. Nigga talk about he had 5 cars sitting in the lot. Bro, I would have used one of them to use. I would have put one of them to use, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Real talk, man. This is crazy.
That evening, a woman tips them off that Delonte showed her pictures of a woman being tortured and zip-tied to a chair, warning that he would soon do the same to her. The police go back to the house at midnight and soon do this of a woman being tortured. And that evening, a woman tips them off that Delonte showed her pictures of a woman being tortured and zip-tied to a chair, warning that he would soon do the same to her. The police go back to the house.
This nigga gotta be the dumbest fucking whatever he is, kidnapper. He has to be the dumbest, bro. You took a picture of it? You took a picture of somebody tied up and sent a text to somebody and said you do the same to somebody? Are you slow? You are, bro. You are. I don't even know why I'm asking that.
Midnight, and once again, it's not easy to get someone to the door.
I'm telling you, I would have been gone. I would have been bald already, mustache gone.
Hey, Sergeant.
I would have been in a suit.
Yes. All right, so I appreciate this. There's a lot of before this. Yeah, you know my nerves. This shit. What's up, bro? How y'all doing? Same people. Mm-hmm.
Same people. It's
I need
crazy.
y'all to come through the back door, okay? Is that good? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. That's sure. Sorry for not letting you in earlier, bro. Sorry for my attitude, okay?
It's all good.
Give me 5 seconds.
Meet me at the back door.
All y'all.
All right.
The police head around the house to meet with Delonte, but as one officer stays behind, he hears some loud movements coming from within. Delonte soon lets the cops in, and they head straight down to the basement to continue the search they cut short this afternoon.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I am not no serial killer. I'm just being real with y'all. I'm just trying to talk as if I was him. Bro, that body would have been moved, bro. It would have been in the basement no more, bro. What? Are you, bro? Are you kidding?
If you smoke, bleach yourself, and my nose doesn't always look good.
Okay. Now I smell cat pee, so.
The basement again seems to be absent of any victims, tied up or otherwise, but this time the cops are determined to search the entire house.
Okay, so moving the body don't work. Yeah, I would have been out of the country. I would have been out.
Y'all better see to it all over here. I'm about to close the door on you. There's another door behind this door. Okay?
Yeah, I hang out.
Bro
up
had
here
this
'cause
all planned out.
This is rather fresh.
Everywhere he's got this section off. There's nobody,
Bro, look, you got
There's
a big ass
blood right
crib.
here. There's some blood, like dried blood, I think.
There doesn't appear to be anyone else in the house, but suspicions are mounting, not the least because Delonte has decided the search requires an extremely loud soundtrack.
He know what he doing, bro.
Sir.
And that's why he need his joint. That's why he's sweating like that. Hey, shout out to Explore With Us for muting the sound, bro. I would've got my shit copyright.
Yeah, it's something on the floor, but yeah, I know you see something down. I want to turn the music down. Can you turn the music down? Yeah, still right, so. Okay. Let's put some handcuffs on him.
I'm telling y'all, bro, I would have been out, bro. I don't know why the fuck he thought he could stay there.
With the newfound silence, the police turn to Delonte, determined to finally get to the bottom of this runaround. But even on a day filled with rumors, strange claims, and unsettling tips, none of them are prepared for what comes next.
Is anybody on that front porch?
No.
So what's that noise I keep hearing? That you keep turning the music up on every time I hear it?
Oh, he had her in the front? That's why he said, let's go to the back? This nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm just being real, man. That shit would have been in the trunk. It would have been in the trunk. And I'm not trying to advocate for this nigga. I think this nigga is sick. Regardless, y'all know I don't advocate for none of this bullshit. But that body would have been in my trunk. No cap. In one of my 5 cars. They're not searching my 5 cars if they're coming back to the house claiming they hear shit in the crib.
Is anybody on there?
I heard him dragging something out when we went from the front to the back, too, just so you know.
Is anybody in that front end? Because I heard voices or movement or noise.
Yeah.
Who's up there?
Oh!
Who's out there?
Sweating a lot.
What is that? Can you hear it? Oh, please.
Who's out there?
Where are you at?
She's under. There's a thing under. Remember I shined my flashlight when you guys went back there?
Alright.
Police.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
Alright. Yeah, I heard him sliding something under there when he went from the front to the back.
Where you at?
Where you at, man?
We're looking. How you got through? It looks like a box.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Tell me.
Where those cylinders?
Where's she at?
I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed.
Alright.
In a bucket?
How old are you?
60.
In a bucket? And first of all, in that small bucket?
I'm paralyzed.
What the fuck? Dog. In a bucket though? Do y'all see how small this bucket is? How is she? She says she's paralyzed, so she can't even feel, but like, or I don't know if she became paralyzed because of this nigga. But how do you even get somebody's body in this without cutting them up? Dog.
Paralyzed.
Alright.
That bucket is not long.
60.
6-year-old female.
Oh my god. Yes.
Are you injured besides that?
I'm paralyzed.
You're paralyzed.
I'm paralyzed.
What's your name?
Cheryl Cyrus.
That's crazy.
Hey, Carol.
Carol? Alright.
This is somebody's grandma too, bro. That's sad.
Cheryl.
Here. My legs out. How
Alright, we
long?
got EMS coming. I don't want to move you because I don't want to hurt you more. Can you breathe?
I can now.
Okay.
Is her legs up to her like chest? It has to be.
The police escort Delonte out of the house as they try to make sense of the bizarre discovery they've made on his front porch.
Cheryl, do you know, is there anyone else here with you?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sure, how long you been there, honey? How long?
I don't know. They're hurt.
You hurt? We want to get you out of there, but I'm afraid to move you. I'm going to let EMS do all that, okay?
They're the best.
What did he do to you? He did what? Hey, Scott, you want fire to come? At least get her upright. They can put her on the backboard. I know, if we get fire here, they can only hear. No, but Ian, we got another.
This is sad, high key, bruh.
Huh? Did he stab you?
Yeah.
Where did he
Dad.
stab you? His arm? Right. Did he sexually assault you at all? Do you know how long you've been here? Is it just one day? Yeah. Okay.
But even with Cheryl Cyrus somewhat responsive to their questions, there's nothing that can fully explain what's going on.
I'd be so lost right now.
There's a lot. I don't even know where to begin. This might not be the only victim, but we just searched the house and we didn't find anything else.
As rescue personnel get Cheryl free of the box and transported to the hospital, police conduct another search of the home.
She was supposed to be wearing a pink hoodie with pants. So she had no shoes.
Oh, Jesus.
Cat.
Cat scared the hell out of me.
Hey, cats, when you're not expecting them hey, they be scary as hell. I ain't gonna lie. I want a cat.
There was a pink hoodie, that was it.
Pink hoodie? Yeah.
Did she say it was this room, or?
She just said that, like, he was transporting her from, like, the basement up here, you know, like,
Bro, the way he would do that so fast, though?
AK-47 in here, drugs.
Yeah.
Man.
There's no sign of any other victims in the house, but the one they did find will give detectives more than enough to discuss with Delonte when they visit him in jail the following night.
Obviously, we know some bad things did go down yesterday. Do want to give you a chance to go over it.
I'm a confidential informant for Detective Larry Smith out of the 2nd District.
Okay.
Okay.
How long have you been doing that for?
About a week and a half now.
Okay.
About a week and a half. And
that boy is stressing without his joint. He's stressing without his joint.
Like, I wasn't going to kill her, you know. I wasn't going to. I've been beating her, and you know what I'm saying. But I just can't have her out on this. Because I'm working with Detective Smith, trying to get him.
Shut your ass up.
5 AKs, 4 Glocks, 3. That's supposed to be going into the valley like next week. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him Big Red, who moves 6 ounces a day on coke crack. You know, I'm trying to get him.
Bro, what is he talking about, y'all?
Strips of ounces a day, but like I found out that this is that, and you know what I'm saying? If I was,
you found out that what?
That the lady that what I was taking care of in my house is a rat, and if she would get back out on the street, I'll be exposed.
Delonte, who calls Cheryl.
Yeah, that's what you call mental illness, man. Bro believes something in his head that's literally not even a thing. And he's rolling with that in his actual life. Like, that's crazy.
Cece claims she's an addict, one among many who frequent his house.
Well, she's always at my house smoking dope.
Okay.
So I take care of everybody on the streets, all the fiends. That's where they live at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Long story short, that's ground zero for the crackheads.
According to Delonte, the entire situation began on April 27th, 5 days before police showed up at his house, wanting to search the basement. In an incident partially corroborated by police records, the car Delonte was driving was pulled over by vice cops. He says Cheryl was in the car as well.
I left my house, and before I got 4 tires on the street, the police is hitting the block. I don't know what the going on. I'm swerving around up on the sidewalk trying to get around because I don't know what's going on.
Bro, I'm not laughing, man.
Get out the car. Get out. What are you guys doing? Turn the car off. Empty out your pockets.
What are you guys doing?
Bro, y'all just duck. Like, what's going on? I had to stay up. Oh, yeah, you better, you can get your fist. And since that dope was right here. We're gonna get you for that, man. Listen, bro, I cannot go back to prison, bro. What do you need me to do?
Delonte says that was when one of the detectives took his phone, programmed his number into it, and told him, "You're working for me now."
Bro, what? All right, man, we getting through this, bro.
But it was
because he just saying
bullshit. Cheryl, the woman they would later find in a box on his front porch, that really got his attention.
Detective told her thank you. Bye. Okay. Detective Smith said thank you. Bye. Keep on walking. Okay. Listen to the detective.
I'm still here, y'all. Chief break. Chief break.
Like, go. Thank you. Okay. You ain't even get searched. It's credible. $20 for dope car and skill, and they just.
What is he talking about?
He concluded that Cheryl had set up the traffic stop and would now know that he'd been turned into a confidential informant for the police. The next time Cheryl came over to his house, he decided he couldn't let her leave.
I feel like my life is in danger, bro. People have tried to kill me.
Man, sit down. Put your shirt down. Nigga, I ain't trying to see this.
I don't need my underarm.
Bro, I just turned my camera off. This nigga just show his ass? Hold the fuck up.
Come over to his house.
Bro, people have tried to kill me 3 times already. You feel me? I've been shot in my.
This nigga really just showed me his ass. Alright, man.
I don't need my underarm, blood, all type of weird. It's crazy. I felt like I was gonna die if I didn't hold her for like 2 days and tell her, like, let her know what was going on. I beat her up, I fed her, showered her.
I beat her up.
All type
it's
of
crazy.
Weird. Made sure she ate. But I just could not let her go back on the streets and tell everybody that I was working for y'all.
Like, everything that went through, like the time where you and Cece were together, like what happened during.
I'm not laughing at this, y'all, because this is so sad, but
punched on her, slapped on her, till her good. Punched on her, slapped on her, punched on her, slapped on her. Punched on her, slapped on her, moved her from the basement to another room. Fed her, showered her, gave her some water, put a blanket over her. I'm just telling you the truth, bro.
No, that's fine.
What else? What? No.
Okay.
Is that what you about to ask me?
No,
I thought you about to ask me.
No, like, were you giving her drugs and stuff like that?
Why would I give her my drugs? Why the would I do that?
I didn't know.
Hell no.
see, it's like shit like this be making me so mad. Cause I'm like, bro, this dude, he got like all the facial expressions and shit that bro, this nigga could have been a whole actor, bro. Like his mannerisms are just funny as fuck, bro. But it's like you too busy being a dumbass, you a junkie, and doing weird shit, bro. You fucked up in the head, man.
All right. So at any point was she asking to leave, different things like that?
She has nowhere to go.
Okay.
She has nowhere to go. All she was just asking.
She has nowhere to go.
Stop. I won't do it again. I'll never tell. I'll never tell, Blast, please. I'll never tell. I know I deserve this, but I'll never tell. Like, that's a code in the streets.
While Delonte speaks to detectives,
Crazy.
Cheryl lies in the intensive care unit on a ventilator in what the hospital classifies as declining critical condition.
Damn.
In addition to being on dialysis, she's suffering from swelling to the head and brain, broken ribs, a collapsed lung, and multiple spinal fractures.
Man.
But according to Delonte, it could be worse.
Go kill her. Would have been dead. Long story short, if I wanted to kill her, she would have been dead.
So
facts.
Delonte says that, among other things, he had Cheryl sit down and write, "I am a snitch," and "I am a rat" over and over again. It's worth noting that while...
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, sorry, y'all. That just took me back to my childhood, bro. If I did something bad, we all probably had this, especially to my folks who was bad kids back in the day. You do something bad, bro, and not even in school, it was really in your household. Let me know if y'all grew up like this. Your parents make you write, "I will not cuss again. I will not cuss again. I will not cuss," from the top of the page to the bottom of that page. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, I had to deal with that shit all my
police
life.
report from the traffic stop identifies 2 passengers. Neither of them were named Cheryl.
So when cops showed up the first time yesterday with you and stuff like that, they
actually checked the basement.
Yeah.
She wasn't in the basement. She was upstairs laying down in the bed.
So
we went down in the basement.
So let me ask you, because there was a moment in time, I wasn't there, so I can't speak on it or anything. So there was a moment to where, like, you were still inside the house for a little bit. Did you have to call anybody to ask if you should let the cops in or anything like that?
My detective.
So then at that point he told you just to let them in if you want to check
Yeah. He said they're not gonna, he said, matter like this, they're not going anywhere until you let them in the house and check the basement. If you don't, they're just gonna come back with a search warrant and check it anyways. I said, all right, bad, good. 5 minutes. Tell them to come in 5 minutes.
And it's like he wants to be smart enough to lie, but he's not good at it.
2 minutes to let them in the house, and 1 minute for them to not do their job and go home. They only just wanted to search one room. They searched that one room. She wasn't there, and they left. Okay. Stupid them.
All right. So.
Right? You should search the whole house.
Yeah.
We found somebody's in the basement. Okay, come on in. Check down in the basement. Nobody's there. See you later, sir. Job.
And then he's trolling them how they did a shitty job. Oh my gosh, this thing is.
Tables, open up the refrigerator. That's a horrible job on the golf board. Horrible job on the golf board. I'll be the first to say it. A missing body.
Pretty serious.
Yeah. Do you think so?
Yeah.
All right. Well, next time, take it serious.
After accepting Delonte's feedback on their police work, the detectives move on to the second visit to his home that night.
Yeah, so the first time the police came, you said
and he crashing out because he don't got his joint.
And then she was upstairs. Obviously, the second time the police came, she was in that tote, right? How did that go down in between there?
Well, they really wanted to check upstairs.
Right, but I'm saying, how did she get in there?
I put her in there.
Okay.
Bro.
Upstairs and put her on the porch.
Okay.
No anything else.
I'm not laughing at what he did, y'all. That is not cool at all. Y'all know that.
Because if she made noise, they wouldn't hear.
When Cheryl improves to the point that she can speak to detectives, she tells them that Delonte, who was her dealer, turned on her and accused her of being a narc. Over a period of days, he beat her, stabbed her, dragged her across the floor, broke a television over her head.
Oh my God!
In several different containers. She says he also poured water on her to the point she couldn't breathe and fed her addiction so she could endure the pain.
That's crazy.
Even still,
You're a sick
Delonte
man.
appears hopeful that this will mostly blow over.
I don't know why.
Try to help me or not?
Well, like I said, it'll go from there once you see the judge and like the case starts moving forward.
No, but you guys have to talk to the judge though and let her know that I am a confidential informant and that like I am working with the police. Like I understand I'm in trouble, but what I need you guys to do is like.
Well, I'll put in the paperwork to let them know for.
You know what I'm saying? Because I like doing my job.
And bro, really think they listening to his goofy ass.
No drugs on the streets, and I can't do that if I'm in here. Then Detective Smith will buy me out. Believe it or not, if I get a bond, he'll come buy me out. You know what I'm saying? So I just need a bond, and DT Smith will come buy me out, and I'm gonna go right back to work.
But that doesn't happen.
Man, get your ass in the
Delonte is
cell.
soon informed that his bond will be set for $750,000. News that he responds to with a middle finger at his hearing. 11 days after his interrogation, he's still in jail when he speaks to his mom on the phone.
You think they lower my bond? If they lower my bond to like $200,000, dude, I got enough collateral to buy myself out. I already talked to the.
No, you don't, bro. Stop capping.
He said, just bring me my collateral, bring me my dump truck, bring him my trailer, my tools, and I told where I had to put one of my businesses in, and I'm out. That's what he said. He said you got to lower your bond.
We just got to see tomorrow when you go to court.
And as a mother, man, like, I don't even know how you would support your son. Or if I was a father and this happened to my son, bro, I don't really know how I'm supporting my son, if I'm being honest with y'all. Like, I just don't really see a world where I'm supporting him anymore. Like, you on your own with this, bro. Like, because I don't support that shit, bro. I don't support that bullshit, man. Shit, let's move.
Something that comes out of this for you might be 5 years in a asylum.
Facts.
But
Probably more than
things
that.
turn out a bit differently. At a court hearing 6 months later, Cheryl Cyrus recounted the horrors inflicted upon her and told the judge that she remained 98% paralyzed
Crazy.
and dependent on others for her basic needs. Delonte Edmund Geiger pled guilty to 1 count of felonious assault, 1 count of kidnapping, 1 count of possessing a weapon.
That's at least 15 years.
And 1 count of tampering with evidence. In November 2023, the judge said, "I've never seen an offense like this in my time on the bench," and sentenced Edmund Geiger to 16.
I told you, I was like 15, but he got 16 to 20 years. Woo!
20 years in prison, with an expected release date of April
2039, bro. 2039, bro. I'm going to, at that point, my kids are going to be like 10 years old. Probably older than that. Older than that.
He's currently incarcerated at the Trumbull Correctional Institution. If you'd like to see select news,
I wouldn't even put this nigga back out on the streets, if I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't. This video is absolutely insane. Listen, like I said, I'm very disappointed in Brody because at the end of the day, I mean, he's just a straight up weirdo. But you could tell this nigga was a character, bro. If only he took that talent and put it into something good, bro. But God gonna deal with you, man. And so will prison.